right here at Stardom Africa. I'm right here at Stardom Africa. I must say thank you to you guys last week for your comments, your suggestions, and all that. I really appreciate it a lot. Okay. This week is Mother's Day. Yes, today is Mother's Day actually, and you can see I'm looking like a mother. Okay, mothers are not that boring. Okay, most of the time people say that after giving birth, people don't take time to take care of themselves and all that. It's not always true. So today, I'm all dressed up like a mother. So happy Mother's Day to all the women out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mother. Happy Mother's Day to every woman I've come across in my life. All those watching me, happy Mother's Day to you. To all the better halves of all our male friends and those watching, all the guys watching. To your wives, happy Mother's Day. To your daughters, happy Mother's Day. And to your mothers, happy Mother's Day. Okay, so today on the show, I have a guest, and also we may have a guy who is actually a mother at the moment. He's taking care of his niece, and he was featured in Humans of New York. So he will come on the show shortly via Skype. And then we will also talk about virtual events. Yes, this week we have Sadiq on the standby who will also join us. And we have Ni Ayi Solomon. Ni Ayi Solomon is a playwright and a director as well. So we would chip all those together today on the show. Okay. So I hope that you guys will have fun today. And don't forget that I'm streaming live from Stardom Africa. So if you need a space for your studio shots, for your programs, for live streaming, for podcasts, try as much as you can to check out their page on Facebook and then send them a message. And for those who want to sponsor the show, don't run away from me, okay? This is our show. This is not my show. It's for all of you on Facebook. You know, over the years, I spent time writing. Now I'm tired of writing. I want us to move it to talking. So for those who want to sponsor the show so that we can do big things together, try as much as you can to inbox Stardom Africa or myself, and let's talk about it. And yeah, I won't charge you that much, okay? So that we talk about this, okay? So today is Mother's Day, and it's all about our mothers today.
Educated, talented, she knows her worth. She's cultural, a woman of substance. And when she walks, the world will stop and stare. She's a woman. And fearless, she knows her worth. She's graceful, a woman of substance. And when she walks, the world will stop and stare. She's a woman.
Hello guys, welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed that song by Viala. Yes, I love her a lot. And I hope you enjoyed the video as well. So this is Mother's Day special. If you are watching me, this Amaning live and it's Mother's Day special. Today I have a very beautiful lady with me in the studio. She's very beautiful. And her name is Hamdallah. I hope I mentioned it right. Hello Hamdallah.
Hi,
Welcome to my show. This is Amaning live.
thank you for having me.
I think your voice is a bit down, so
Okay.
yes. Okay, so you're a woman, right?
Sure.
Yes. Sorry, I'm silly sometimes. Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. So tell me, how does it feel to be a woman? I know you've not been a man, so you can't compare. But how does it feel knowing that you're a woman?
Knowing I'm a woman, I feel like I'm a god.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like God created women to be able to handle some of the tasks He feel He could be attending to others. So indirectly, mothers are assisting God in bringing up His words or His creatures.
Okay. Tell me something. What's your mother's name anyway?
My mother is called Hajia Zainab Garaba.
Okay, so if Hajia is, I don't know if she's watching, but if Hajia is watching, I have your beautiful daughter here. I hope your mother is beautiful than you.
She sure is.
Growing up, you have other siblings, right?
Yes.
How, like, did it feel with your mom? I know African mothers are very strict. My mother is very, very strict. I can't really contain my mother. So how did it feel growing up with an African mother?
Well, with the mention of strict, I feel my mother is the definition of strict. When you see her, you don't need to define it from the dictionary anymore.
Okay.
But she does it with so much love and humor and makes you understand that she being strict is not to torment your life, but to direct you. And I've had people ask me all around, who is your role model, Hamdi, who is your role model, but I kept saying my mom.
Okay.
Mentioning no woman in my chosen career and all, they don't understand. But the reality is that she's everything that complements what I want to be in the nearest future. So she's my role model, and she's strict. Growing up with an African mother is not easy but lovely. You get all the strings attached, you get the good and bad side of mothers. They are humans, they also have a heart. They get hurt by what we do sometimes, but they don't have a right to get totally off not to be able to accommodate us as children. So African mothers are great.
Thank you very much about that. Yes. And did you tell me that moment your mother actually beat you? Because me, I had that moment. My mom actually beat me, and it really hurts me. So did you experience that moment?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Growing up, I was stubborn, very stubborn. You know.
You don't look like you were stubborn.
Well, I was pregnant, and I've had her also have to get angry, talk rude to you. Not rude per se, but sometimes you need to push for the child to know I pushed you out, you didn't push me out.
Yeah.
So it's really not a punishment, and it's really not abusive as people say generally. Depending on the kind of relationship you have with your words, that determines if it's abusive or not. You wouldn't intentionally want to beat your child to death for doing absolutely nothing. And as a child, if you are going through that, you might think, I might not be the real child of my parents, they might adopt me and all kind of crazy stuff. I've had to think about such instances too. But you get to realize that all that was done for your good. I promise you, if my mother wasn't the kind of strict mom she was, I wouldn't have been here with you on this show.
Okay.
Though I wasn't the outgoing type, I wasn't the partying type growing up and all, but I also had my sides, you know. So it's actually always a blend that makes everything beautiful. That makes you beautiful, you know.
Okay. Tell me something. Between your mom and dad, I know people have favorites. Okay. Between your mom and dad, which one do you like?
Well, my dad is late. Rest in peace, dad.
Okay, rest in
But you just put me on the spot, you know.
Sorry.
Daddy, I know you won't see this, but I love more, you know. I love more.
Oh, normally I thought girls should be loving their dads than mom.
You know, growing up, I left home when I was barely 13
Okay.
to the boarding house.
Okay.
So, and the connection between my dad and I was okay. It was a lovely one, but I had other siblings who lived home, and attention had to be carved to her because so much attention from uncles, aunties, mother, and older siblings were more on me. I actually always tell myself I'm the Obroni of the family because I'm the only fair child in the family.
Hey,
you know?
yours is good.
Yeah, so that Obroni of the family title kind of got people so much attached to me that he had to divert his attention to the other people to
Okay.
feel loved to as children. So
Have you ever felt that your mom is like there's this discrimination among you and your siblings? Because I know mothers, though they pretend about it, they always have that one child they like than all of us. So have you felt that before? Like, my mom likes me than the others, or my mom like this person than she likes me? Have you felt that connection?
Well,
Do you think she has favorites?
everyone has favorites.
Okay.
Everyone has favorites. Even with the kids, we also have our favorites between parents. So who are they not to be able to curve their hearts towards who it yearns for more? I've actually found myself, you know, in that instance, the instance of favoritism. I don't know if it's okay to say it out there, but it's actually something that has been worrying, you know. I feel like my mother gives me more attention than even the younger ones in some way. So you find this instance that mom had to or has to distribute something among you, and there's an older one, there's a younger one. You feel like the distribution should be fair, but you find her at the back of the doors trying to please you more than the others, and sometimes you get very uncomfortable because you begin to think of what others might be thinking, what your colleague siblings might be thinking about the fact that your mom is trying to make you the center of attraction in the sibling zone. So basically it's a bit worrying sometimes, but it's interesting that way too, because I've grown to think and know that everybody is okay to make their favorites, everybody is okay to make their choices. The most important thing is the love being there for everybody, no matter how little. The love should be there. So as far as my mom got love for all the other siblings, but more for someone, it's fine. At the end of the day, the love is there. So
All right. Thank you very much. Do you have a message for your mom?
Mommy, I wrote you a note. I don't know if you've gotten it yet. It's on
Yeah,
its
wow.
way, and it goes this way. To chip in this, I'm actually kind of a poet thing. My
Oh, that's
colleagues
nice.
used to call me the poet god when I was a
Okay.
kid. So I said in my short note that, Mommy, you raised a dawn full of stars that scares darkness away. You raised me to be independent, strong, beautiful, and adorable. And I couldn't have loved you less. Thank you so much, Mommy, for everything. I pray that in coming years, you should have more years of long life, good health, and wealth. And the love between your kids and yourself be stronger than now. I love you, Mom. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abdullah.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate
And happy Mother's Day to you too.
Oh,
you know?
thank you. Same to you. We are all potential mothers.
Yeah, sure. I'll be
Yes.
a mother soon, you know.
I have twins
Maybe
in my
some-
Hey.
You know.
Okay, guys. So I had Abdullah. I hope that I'm pronouncing the name well on the show. I had Abdullah on the show, and if you just joined, this is Adu-Amaning Live, and today is Mother's Day edition. Today is Mother's Day edition. I thank you guys for your suggestions the last time. I'm hoping that you guys will continue to share your honest views with me and your suggestions with me as well. I really appreciate that so much. I really appreciate those suggestions so much. And I would like to also tell you that this is our show, which means that we are all here to have fun. We are only trying to move the Facebook posts to live sessions where we will talk about live shows. We would gossip on the show and then talk about sex. You know, Vidya, I like talking about sex, so one day we'll definitely talk about sex on the show. But then, if the most important thing is that this is a platform for us to promote ourselves. If you have, I have a small business, you all know that I have a business that I run. And then if you have a small business out there, and then you would like to show it off on the show, you might not know. Viewers may be watching, like the last time we had 3.1k going, so someone on the show may want to patronize you. Try as much as you can to get in touch with us so that we can see what we can do and how we can help each other. Let me read few comments from the page. Etonam says, happy Mother's Day going out to all adoptive egg donors and biological mothers, and also anyone who played one role or the other in upbringing of a child. Great show, Amani. Thank you very much, Etonam. Etonam also said, you two look so beautiful and African. Nice. Okay, this whole thing is Amechi handiwork, okay? His handwriting. God's handwriting is there, but this is his gift to God has given to him. So from makeup to dress, he made the whole thing. And Stitch says, Vera, happy Mother's Day, toy mom. Alice Dakwa of Kweu Ankuma Presbyterian Church. Yes, I have Elinam and others watching. So if you have a message for someone who is your mother, not just your mother, a friend, your girlfriend, anybody, we are all mothers, okay? So let's try as much as we can to send shout out to them and also treat everyone well as well. At this moment, I have another person to join me via Skype. This guy's story is very interesting. I read that his sister died and left him a baby as a gift. Yes, children are gifts from God. Asida, and Asida is always seeking a lot of money because he says we are owing water drinking and all that. He's calculating all that for us, and he's been writing it. But don't worry, CK, we will cook for you. You can't even pay us for that.
So strong she is, courageous and fearless. She knows her worth. She's graceful, a woman of substance. And when she walks, the world will stop and stare. She's a woman.
Hello guys, it's Mother's Day still. Happy Mother's Day as well, and happy Mother's Day to the mother of Apioko Senyiram of City TV. That's my best friend. Mother is my best friend. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, I have Hayward with me. Hayward is literally a mother at the moment because he's taking care of his niece and he lost his sister. I'm very, very sorry for that. Hello, Hayward.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you speak a bit louder? Welcome to the show. This is Adu-Amaning Live.
Right.
Hello, Hayward. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your voice is a bit down, so I wish you can increase your voice a bit.
Okay.
Welcome to Adu-Amaning Live.
Is it okay? Sure, thank
how
you.
is
Thank you.
Asida?
Asida is fine. Asida is fine. She's been a good girl lately, so Asida is fine. It's not like I always make it sing, you understand?
Okay, unfortunately I cannot hear you from my side, but I hope that I think my producer is okay with it. Like you said Asida is doing well. And how is Asida many aunties as well?
How is Asida? Hello?
Hayward, how does it feel taking care of Asida so far?
It's been quite a journey, honestly. It's the feeling is mixed. You understand? I cannot really say it's one thing. Today is this, tomorrow is this, the other day is that. It's been one hell of a job, but yeah, we are just managing.
Oh, okay. So I was told that, okay, I actually read on Humans of London that your girlfriend is helping you to take care of Asida, right?
Yeah.
You must say thank you
She's
to
around.
her. And say Happy Mother's Day to her.
Right?
So what have you learned so far taking care of Asida?
Oh, God. These children, if I should say,
Hello, Hayward, are you with me?
sweet baby, and working around. Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. I was asking, what
Like
have
I
you
said,
learned
working
so
with-
far taking care of a baby? Because you happen to be a guy and you have few months baby with you. How does it feel so far? What have you learned?
Yeah, from the onset, I wouldn't say I was ready, but the situation, the circumstance made me ready. And at that moment, you couldn't just do anything. You have to do it. It's been tedious. It's been joy. It's been fun. It's easy. And I've learned one thing: how to be patient. I mean, be patient in every situation you find yourself.
Hello, Hayward,
That's what I'm.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. I can hear you very well. Is it okay?
Okay, my next question is, what message, what do you want us to know out there? Like, what, I know so far you are charging us, okay, you are charging us for drinking your water. And you are also charging us for maybe waking you
Uh-huh.
up early. We've seen all your
Uh-huh.
invoice on social media. But
No,
what
no,
else do
no.
you want us,
Asida
like
has
people
started
watching, to know about
Asida
Asida
has
and you
started.
and the experience of being a mother for your niece this short while?
Like I'm saying, Asida has started sitting down, and she has to pay for sitting training allowance. You understand? Sitting training allowance. I'm training her on how to sit, and I need to be paid for that. Apart from that, I mean, we are fine. We are fine.
Hello, Hayward, are you there? My next question, my last, it's not even a question, is what do you want to share? Like, if you want to say shout out to few people out there, and I know Asida have a lot of mothers and aunties out there, and you would like to send a message to them, or you would like to say something to someone out there, yeah.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say a big thank you to all of Asida's aunties and uncles, more especially to Bianca, because it was the day she shared our story that the support kept coming and it hasn't stopped. And to Ekwa, who has been very supportive, and everybody who is helping us do this thing, it hasn't been easy. And to Asida herself, she'll grow to become a mother, and she'll know how I feel today one day. And to everybody, my mom, Akwa, and anybody who has helped us one way or the other.
Okay, thank you very much, Hayward, for being on the show. I hope to see you one day. Yes, I'm following Asida's journey,
Sure,
and
thank you.
I hope to see you soon, and Asida as well. Thank
All
you,
right.
and happy Mother's Day to you and your girlfriend as well.
Thank you. Yeah.
She's beautiful, so strong. She is educated, talented. She knows her worth. She's cultural, a woman of substance. And when she walks, the world will stop and stare. She is a woman. She's beautiful, so strong. She is courageous and fearless. She knows her worth. She's graceful, a woman of substance. And when she walks, the world will stop and stare. She
welcome back to the show. This is Amani Live, and we are streaming live from Stardom Africa today. Today is Mother's Day special. We spoke to Hayward and Hamad. I hope that I pronounced it well. About mothers, okay? So next on the topic, we are talking about virtual events. And I have Sadiq with me today at last, okay? He held a virtual concert, 3 Music Award last week. Was it last week or last week? Okay, and yeah, it was nice and it's a good try. So we want to talk about coronavirus and virtual event as well. So hello, Sadiq. Hello.
Hello, Amani.
Alaji, how are you?
Hello, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm fine too. Welcome to Money Live.
I'm good. How are you guys too?
We are doing well. I must say that you and your team did well the last time. Okay, so how did it feel holding a virtual concert for the first time?
Thank you very much. Well, I don't know. I mean, one of the things that we've not been very good at in our team is how to have a feeling. I mean, even before or after when we do something. I mean, after we are done, it looks like we just have to move on to the other one, But I mean, the feedback, regardless, is great. We got some very good feedbacks, as well as we got some very good criticisms also, which are output for us. I mean, for where we sit, we need a lot of that criticisms and feedback to enable us grow. So it's good.
Okay. My next question is, I wanted to know how this is going to continue, because we don't know. We are hopeful that this will end soon, yes. But do you think that after this pandemic, people are still going to go virtually, or is just something that is happening now and after that we'll switch back to our normal lives again?
Well, I think that the model has been established in terms of what can be done when people face challenges.
Okay.
If COVID continues for such a long time, it looks like we'll see a lot more of these things happening. But regardless, even if COVID discontinues, what has become the COVID may have ushered in what we call the new normal for us, and have created another possibility in terms of what can be done and how things can be executed. So going forward, even with or without COVID, once it's been some possible model to execute or to use for events or activities, people may, depending on what project or what thing they are working on, may want to resort to it. So, I mean, it's come to stay. It's been with us. People would have to decide going forward whether it fits the idea or the objective, what they want to achieve or not. But, I mean, this has become what we call the new normal, and people would leverage it or not depending on what works for them.
Okay, in the next years to come, I mean, talking about events, do you think social distance is going to continue as the sitting arrangement? Because over the years we've all seen the sitting arrangement at events, and it's mostly overcrowded and other things. Do you think that this is going to change the way we sit at events and all that for event organizers?
What I'm sure about is that taking precautions or precautionary measures is going to change to a great deal in terms of how people enter events, how people are ushered in, and all of that. I don't quite know. I mean, for it to take a very drastic impact or change in events, it would also to a large extent depend on the audience. If event people are getting the sense that the audience are more sensitive about these things, then they will move to act. But if they don't, and they feel that people still want to, do their things in that crowded way as much as possible, then that they wouldn't, but keep to the old ways of doing things. One of the things we know about festivals or nightclub culture again is that a lot of people like it packed, like the people like to have fun with that close-knitted environment as much as possible. So if the people really do want it, then in that instance, event people would have to begin to take precautionary measures. For instance, checking people's temperature before they enter the event, getting people to wear face masks before they enter the events, and getting people to wash their hands before they enter the events. So wash their hands or set up gen sanitizer stations where people can sanitize their hands at will, and then encourage people to greet in a particular way and then wear their face mask. Going forward, I feel that is more likely to happen than necessarily creating social distance in it. But it will depend to a great deal after that's gone. If the changes that was brought about by coronavirus becomes, a very integral part of us, becomes, a so part of us to that extent where people will be concerned and be sensitive to that, then why not? But if it doesn't, events people feel like, the audience are not really moved by some of these things. They may not necessarily have to take some of these drastic changes. What they will do is to take that precautionary measures such as washing their hands, wearing of face masks, setting up gen sanitizer places where you can sanitize your hand and well, and greeting with the elbow, more like that.
Okay, thank you, Sadiq. What do you have for people who wants to go into events? Like, I know there are so many young people who are interested in going into events. Like, what message do you have for them? And then briefly share your Mother's Day message. Today is Mother's Day, yeah.
Okay, for advice for people coming to events is not. I get it that we all see the fun element of events and feel like, this is so cool, this is so fun. It's a lot of work. If you're somebody who does not have the thick skin, and somebody that have a very strong will to withstand a lot of the pressures that come with events, then sorry, it don't belong here. It requires a lot of hard work. You are not guaranteed success or commercial success anyway. That's mindful. You could start off by having a successful event and then having that awesome without. You need to be prepared for all of these things. So yes, it's a space where there's a lot of hard work, a lot of thinking off the feet, and having to withstand a lot of pressure. So for a lot of young people looking to come into it, as much as you would want to focus on the good things that comes about and the fun element of it, know that it requires a lot more to thrive in events and succeed in the events or entertainment industry. Mother's Day, just want to say happy Mother's Day. My biological my two step that passed. They should rest in peace. You don't let them rest in peace.
Oh.
God should put Rama and grace in your grace and forgive them all their sins on this earth. And to my wife as well, happy Mother's Day to her, and to all women out there, happy Mother's Day, including those who still have, excuse my language, barren and have not actually been giving birth, but they are actually mothering other people.
Thank you very much, Sadiq. It's good to have you on the show. I hope one day I'll physically have you here. Like, you come, you show up yourself here. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you very much too.
Okay, thank you. Hello, guys. So I was talking to Sadiq. If you just join us, today is Mother's Day special, and Emmanuel Harmony says you are looking very beautiful tonight. Thank you, Emmanuel. Happy Mother's Day to you and your guest on the show. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Emmanuel Adugu says happy Mother's Day to you, Amani. God bless you endlessly. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Mark Frank says beautiful concepts. The Lord cause your light to shine. Amen. Amen. Thank you for your blessings. Dogbe Anthony says the chick fine you. So guys, today is Mother's Day special, but then we are also talking about events, and I have my next guest on the show who is also joining me. He is a playwright and a poet as well, Niai Solomon. So we will have here Niai Solomon to also share with us the future of play or drama or theater art as well.
Down pelele. O ba share be a few. O share be a few. Cause she top you lege ko.
Hello everyone, my name is Nia Solomon. I'm actually the playwright for the play The Barber and the Apprentice. Well, the question a lot of people have been asking me is what informed the decision in putting together this creative piece.
The Barber and the Apprentice, written by Nia Solomon and directed by myself, Willie Namjiwanu, and Sigishmael Cherub.
These two directors have worked with this cast putting together the entire product. Well, I went to live in a place called Fadama, so that's where the play is actually set. And there's this barber shop that I saw that a lot of young folks hang around to discuss issues about society and all of that. So essentially, The Barber and the Apprentice talks about the various issues that goes on in society that's sort of stressing people. So the barber shop becomes the hub for them to sort of sit and discuss those societal issues.
You'll be amazed at the things that people say in their barber shops, the secrets, the gossips, the treachery, the close calls and the missed calls.
So we have issues of fidelity, issues of politics, issues of cleanliness, and so on and so forth. And of course, the barber, we don't see this normally in the barber shops, but this barber has an apprentice, and an arrogant apprentice for that matter, who comes from Chokobuko.
What with this? High spell it. Thank you, correct. You know me? Ole Chokobuko, Sukura, Keijin, Ole Teshi. Come on, everywhere. I be very contagious. Come on, look, I can feel beat you for common applause. Hey, applause.
Sociologists say that human behavior is not constant. It's erratic, it changes with time. And so there's the possibility that we are going to meet people who do not agree with your methods or may not agree with the direction of the play or may not agree with how you want them to act. But you know, at the end of the day, I believe that they also have something to offer. So I make room for, you know, personal inputs, and then I correct when I want what I want and what I don't want.
Definitely, you're going to have a very good laugh if you come see the play.
No, but na bola, no, but loe. You want me, your landlady, to come and load a bola for you? Nonsense, square no je. Oh, kwami. No, but nan samyami. Oh, turning kwami na balo samyami abu.
My name is Nancy Bona, and I am playing Nache in The Barber and Apprentice.
Momasa, the fact say you can't see me for the barber shop, you know they mean say Obabu Mchingo photo.
My name is William Bodate Lamte, and I'm playing the role of Atai.
Nache is the landlady. She's the landlady where of the place where Agbedefu shop is situated, and she is a no-nonsense woman. She goes for what she wants to go for. She doesn't tolerate any nonsense. She's single because she can't tolerate some things from men.
You know, Atai is basically the guy from Choco. You know, he comes from Choco Bukum. He is very witty. You know, he has all these fun. You know, makes funny comments but then he respects everybody, but he doesn't take nonsense. Yes. So if you bring your nonsense, he's going to give it to you like that. It was very tough for me in the beginning. Very, very, very tough. But then as time went on with serious rehearsal, it came all natural. It was all natural. So now when I'm playing the role, it's like it's my daily life.
This play is happening at the National Theatre of Ghana on the 30th of September 2018. It's happening at 8 p.m. prompt. And please do well to be there. It promises to be a very, very exciting show.
What time are you supposed to be here? 10. You're supposed to be here. 8, sorry, 7. You're not coming at 10. I reckon. What's that? Oh, but enough Stephen for you. Huh? Stephen. It's what? Enough Stephen for you. Go inside the shop and do the cleaning. Or I'll pack your things for you. If you load down popcorn, I will clean and give you. You get master better for the whole for the head cutter number 1. I feel as I was Sam Maran for no man. Opening black or bearing every coron. Just say, yeah, I got gliss.
Hello guys, so I was trying to get in touch with me, and welcome to Amaning Live. I'm still reading messages. Niso says, this your headphone is serious. They say, yeah. Esther Okanse says, hello, darling, how are you? So I have Niayi with me. Hello, Niayi. Hello, Niayi, can you hear me?
All right. So just hold on for me a sec. Yeah.
Hello, Niayi, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, welcome to Amani Live. Can you hear me, please?
Hey, hello.
Okay, so you are live on my Facebook show, Amani Live, and we are streaming live from Stardom Africa. Are you okay with that?
Yes, I'm very much okay with that.
Okay, so we want to talk about.
I think I can hear you now.
Okay, so I want to talk about theater, arts, and virtual concerts. Okay, and I know that this thing has affected you at this moment because you should be rehearsing at the moment. So, what do you plan to do as a playwright? Like, what's the future like?
I think for now, like we all know, because of COVID-19, we can't do most of the things we're supposed to add, and this is with my production. We have suspended all our work, and we are supposed to be doing some work for the UNDP. It's also on suspension, where with other projects that were supposed to happen by now. Everything else is on suspension. I think the COVID-19 has also affected the creative arts industry a lot because we can't do the theater. We need all the cast and everything to do get the action ready and everything. It's very difficult. So, and all everything is happening. So that's where we are right now with the issues, especially when it comes to theater arts. But really, I got the right project from the National Folklore Board and to produce an animation script for COVID-19 episode. We'll be releasing the second episode for the general public. So, contribution as a writer, as a playwright, and supporting or fighting COVID-19.
Okay, thank you, Niayi. I would like to. Today is Happy Mother. Sorry, it's Mother's Day, so we wouldn't like to talk too much about events and other things. Yes. So, can you send some messages to the women in your life out there? Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, I have very, very important women in my life. First of all, yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So, well, Martha, she happy birthday. She's like a super hero in my life. She did so many things for me. She's done so many things for me and supported me in my life. Really appreciate her. And all human figures in my life, people who are supporting my dream, and people who have supported me all. If I want to start making names now, it's going to be endless. So happy birthday to all women out there who are being great. And to you, for being a mother. I know you're a mother to some people, and a lot of people look up to you. A lot of women look up to you.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you, and happy Mother's Day to your mom and everyone as well. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you very much. So, guys, I had Niayi on the show, and Mommy says that, why can't you put your hand down? Mommy, my ears are not big like yours, so I can't put my hand down, okay? Stop that thing. Okay, guys, so today we had special Mother's Day on the show, and I'm streaming live from Stardom Africa. So if you need a space for your shows, or you need a space for your programs, or you need a setup like this, They are responsible for all this. They have all the equipment that you need as well. And I'll be waiting for your suggestions, for your comments. You need to share your honest views with me, okay? And also, if you want to contribute to this show, if you love it, you want us to continue, not like I'll stop giddy giddy, then I'll start giddy giddy, then I stop at a point, okay? Right. So if you want to contribute what you have, maybe you have tips you want to share on the show, you want to give us money, it's very important, yes. Because this is live streaming. You can also send us a message, Stardom Africa or myself, and then if you have things you want to share on the show, let's make use of this platform to promote ourselves as well. This is very, very important. And I want to say happy Mother's Day to Apiako's mother. I've said it earlier on, to the mothers of my crew here and their wives and side chicks. Anyway, so happy Mother's Day to them. Happy Mother's Day to my mother. And this whole makeup and everything is by Amechi. I'll tag him on my social media page so that you can like his page and have projects with him together as well. So I hope to see you guys next week if possible. If not as well, let's try as much as we can to adhere to all the Ministry of Health instructions, washing of hands, social distancing. If you don't have anything important to do in town, don't go out there. The corona is very, very real, and always have a face mask on. Okay, so till I see you again, happy Mother's Day and stay safe.